وابتسم قبى للعبد إذا اغتنما.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's topic for Ramadan Daily Dose is Barakah.
And the Hikmah, or the words of wisdom for today, are: how often has a long life brought about so little, and how often has a short life brought about so much? If someone's life is blessed, he will reach in a short time bounties from God that cannot be expressed in words or comprehended in descriptions.
Look at the life of the Prophet ﷺ. For 20 years, about 20 years of being a prophet, he was able to change Arabia and potentially the world, subhanAllah. In 20 years, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him enough blessings and barakah in order to make a dramatic amount of change.
And even his Sahaba, his companions themselves, lived until their 30s and 40s, yet they contributed so much to Islam.
Look at the example of Mus'ab bin Umair radiallahu anhu. He was a young Sahabi. The Prophet ﷺ sent him to Al-Madinah to prepare Al-Madinah before they migrate and make hijrah towards the Medina. Mus'ab bin Umair died in his 20s.
And even Abu Bakr, who lived until his 60s, but he was only the Khalifa of the Muslim Empire for 2 to 3 years. And he was able to make a strong empire that was able to defeat many of the enemies that came out against Islam after the death of the Prophet ﷺ.
Al-Shafi'i, Abu Hamid al-Ghazali, Ibn al-Qayyim al-Jawziyah,
all died in their 50s.
and they left dozens of influential books behind.
And thousands of students.
And they benefit millions of people today.
Every single day.
These people, subhanAllah, live the same time as us. You know, they have a 24-hour day as well. But what is it about their 24-hour day that makes it dramatically different than our 24-hour day?
It's the barakah, it's the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And inshallah, today we're going to talk about a few tips to help us put blessings in our time.
Tip number 1, perfecting the beginnings. This was an actual episode that we talked about before in this series of Ramadan Daily Dose. And if you actually look back to it, you'll see that if you fix your intention and you start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you have this perfect beginning, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you a perfect ending. No matter what happens in the middle, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ensure that you have a perfect ending. So always start with Bismillah before any work, and Allah will make your time productive.
And there are certain days that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put blessings in. We all know that Friday is a blessed day. And instead of, using this day like, oh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given this day for us to rest, no, we should use this day because it's full of blessings and we should get things done on the day of Friday.
And there's an hour in the day of Friday where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept our dua. It's a very productive and blessed time that we need to take advantage of as well.
The next tip, to take advantage of the last third of the night. That is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be listening and, seeing who is asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness, who is praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if we can be from the people who are, monks at night and warriors by day. In the daytime, we take care of our business, we do our work. And at nighttime is when we work on ourselves and we get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if we use that time right before Fajr, inshallah it will have a great impact on our lives.
Next tip is to take advantage of the time after Fajr, those early hours of the day. The Prophet ﷺ was reported to have said in a hadith that you can find in Imam Ahmad's book, he said, ﷺ, Allah made the early hours blessed for my ummah.
And the Prophet even made dua for his ummah. In a hadith found in Tirmidhi, he said, "Oh Allah, bless my ummah in their work in the early part of the morning."
So waking up early is an important step in feeling blessed and feeling good throughout the day.
And the final tip, if we're going to take advantage of the mornings, if we're going to wake up in the third of the night, if we're going to use our time after Fajr, then the tip is we need to plan ahead. We need to start, setting goals of going to bed early. Whether it's after Isha or not too long after Isha, we need to start planning ahead so that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put barakah in our time.
To help you get through Ramadan each and every single day, check out the Master Zona page to get your Daily Dose.